Hey folks, Jim Lang here. We're at the TISE show 26. I want to do a quick demonstration for everybody. If you're a fabricator, the next 5 minutes could change a lot for you. So we're going to go through the quick four-step process, the four-step pads, and the quartz new polish to fix an abrasion. So this is about a 10-minute repair that could save you thousands. So we're going to go through this real quick. So you can see our dull area right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up and polish this out and blend with the factory finish. So the one thing you want to make sure to do is to mark off your area between each grit so that you know exactly where you need to polish and where you don't. You want your area to stay as small as possible. Okay, plenty of water. Again, we're going to mimic working in the field, so we don't have a water feed. We're using a foam face backer, an NSI backer. That's a true 4-inch for the four-step pads. We're using a low RPM polisher, so we're going to run about 600 RPMs. And the rest is basically just staying flat to the top and not dipping. Move the polisher very slow across the surface and make sure you overlap about a quarter pad with each grit. That will really limit the common problem, which is getting a halo around the outside of your polish area. All right, so the abrasion that I had there was from our first step. So I'm using the number 2 pad right now. And I'm just going to polish from front to back, side to side, crisscross. And squeegee it off here. See what we've got. Okay, so we're definitely getting our shine back already. And a pretty even finish. So if you notice between grits, very important to check your work between grits. Make sure that you don't have a hard halo line or any duller spots. If you do, use the same grit and go over it again. And make sure it's as clean as possible before you go to the next grit. So now we're going to go to the 3-step pad. Again, we're going to mark off our area. Plenty of water. Clean it off really well between each step so you know exactly what you're looking at, so you don't think that you may have to polish. It might just be some slurry that's left over on the counter. Okay, so I'm going to bring it over here and show you. You can see the area that I'm polishing is slightly shinier now, and that is because we don't have any texture there, and that's where the polish will come into play. So after you've diamond polished, because quartz has a texture, it may leave a shiny spot. The first step of the polish, which we're about to do, will bring that texture back into the surface, and then we can finish out with getting any hazing that might be there to blend with the factory finish. So we're going to keep going. That was just a 3-pad. I've gotten all the hazing out. It's actually shinier than the rest of the surface now. So I really don't need the 4-pad right now. And that will vary from brand to brand. So we're going to go to the polish. And again, the first step is the Snakeskin Revealer. It's going to put the texture back in the top. So I'll do that real quick and then we'll come back over and take another look at it. All right, so now we're switching from the 4-inch backer to the 7-inch backer. And we're using the wool applicator. And we want to use liberal amount of the polish. And this should make quick work of getting the texture back. Okay, so we'll clean it off. And yeah, so that was about 15-20 seconds and we've already gotten our texture back. I'll show you here. Okay, so we still have a little bit of hazing, but I don't have that glassy area now. So that's exactly the purpose of the first step in the Snakeskin Revealer. Okay, so now we're just going to move on to the green foam pad with the resin polish. Okay, green foam. Again, liberal amount of polish. This step can be done as many times as you need to. And when I'm finished with this second polish, on some brands, frankly, this will blend with the factory finish. In most cases, it will get you 90% there, and we'll have to finish it off with a third. Okay, so we're almost there. We do have a little bit of hazing left. I'll bring you back over here and show you where we're at. Okay, this is a little bit of hazing I can see there, not totally blended in. So I'm going to go to the last step of the polish, the final polish, and that will finish it off, blend with the factory finish, and we'll be done. Okay, so white foam. Okay, and this should be the finished product here. But again, if you are in a situation where the first pass doesn't totally blend, you can keep doing that step over and over until you get to where you need to be. All right, so we'll bring it back over here. So you can see a little bit of a halo on the outside. The rest of the area is blended out. So I'm just going to do one more pass on that. Kind of sit on that spot to get that little bit of hazing out, and we'll be done. So overall, we're looking at 20-minute repair, maybe in the field, and could save you thousands of dollars. The kit with the pads, it's going to retail around $200. That's quite the investment, I think. So $200 plus 20, 30 minutes of time, this could save you a remake. there we go. We're done. Okay, let's another quick look. All right, so thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, look us up on the website. Send us an email. We'll be glad to help. Have a good day.